Yo, how's it going, guys? Nick back again with another video, closing 2025 off with, in a few hours. This year has been ridiculous. Every aspect of my life. I cannot thank God enough. I cannot thank you guys enough. I cannot thank friends and family enough for the amount of support I've received this year. It's been immense, guys. It's been really, really surreal. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I would get to this point in certain aspects of my life this quick, but like I said, all glory to God, guys. He's going to give you stuff in your life that, you're not even going to expect. In a quick amount of time, short amount of time, long amount of time, whatever it is, guys, just trust his plan, guys. Trust what he has for you. That's all I got to say. Before I sat down to make this video, I kind of, analyzed my year and, see what went right, see what went wrong. Super grateful for, ups and downs and everything I succeeded with this year, everything I failed, and every aspect of it, guys. I've also sat down before this video and made my vision board for 2026, set goals for myself, for my personal life, for my businesses, whatever it is. I always do this regardless of the year. I'm saying I do it every single day, week, monthly, quarterly, whatever it is. I always set goals for myself, personally and business related goals, guys. I do this on purpose because it helps me keep accountable, right? It helps me kind of set these small goals every single day, every single week. And if I'm achieving these goals, it kind of gives me a boost of ego, a boost of confidence, guys. And this helps me personally, push me further into achieving new goals and just motivating me overall, right? And this is something, I really encourage a lot of you guys to do. Sit down with yourself, write down a daily agenda, what you want to get done. Micro goals, and then you have weekly goals, monthly goals, quarterly goals, yearly goals on what you want to do. It's very important. It's something you have to, implement in 2026. So yeah, I sat down with one of my mentors last week. Gave me a really good lesson, guys. We always talk about, my business, me and my brother's company, but also my business in general. But we also talk a lot about mindset related things, guys, because that is the most important thing. It's something I love preaching. It's something I practice every single day. He talked about the importance of money and how it's tied to emotion, right? How it's tied to energy. Guys, money is energy. If you really think about it, every single decision, every single purchase you made in the past week, recently in the past, it has a certain, correlation to emotion. When you're buying something, whether it's a necessity or something you want, it doesn't matter. After you're buying that product or service, how is it making you feel after you buy it? You truly have to analyze that, guys. And I've analyzed that. Now it's making me analyze it way more. Me buying my car, how did it make me feel? It made me feel very happy, a lot of pride, a lot of motivation. It wanted to make me push even more to get to new levels, right? That emotion, that energy is correlated, is directly correlated and tied to money. Guys, money is the sole middleman of all this, okay? It's an exchange, right? So think about this when you're building your product or service. Think about this. Everyone has emotions, guys. You're dealing with humans, right? Whether it's behind the screen or face to face. Communication is very key. How to manipulate people to buy your product, right? Doing all this is a part of sales. But on top of that, guys, treating people as if who they are, human, okay? Understanding that is so important. A lot of people are just trying to chase money, and I understand that, right? It's great. But you're not building anything long term because that person is going to see right through you. They're going to see that you're just trying to sell them, right? And if you truly want to build LTV, work on your LTV, long-term value for your business, for your brand, you need to remember, guys, an exchange of money for your product or service, right, is going to make them feel a certain way after that. Or they want to think they're going to feel a certain way buying your product or service. Understanding that is very key. For me personally, let's bring back to the detailing company. This is going to be, my main examples in every video, a lot of my videos I do. But, on average, our service is from $250, let's just say to $350. I'm just giving a range. Let's just say we close someone one time and let them go. That's it. They leave us a review and that's it. You're leaving so much money on the table. So much money. And once I started understanding that, Once I started, okay, I had my foundation, I had my systems to get me qualified leads. I'm closing these leads. I'm providing the service. They're satisfied, etc. Boom, I'm done with them. No, how can I get that same client and make thousands more in the future with that one client? That's how you guys are going to scale to the next level for your business. And that's something I'm currently kind of, focus on and stretching on, because I have hundreds of clients, okay? Now I have all these clients. I don't have to close all 100 plus clients or whatever it is. I could close 10 to 15 extra per month on a $200 service. Do the math. That adds up. I can add a couple $1,000s more to my monthly revenue. That is guaranteed income. It is the best thing for your business, guys, because you can understand now what decisions you can make, how to, take proper and calculated risks, how much expense, etc. When you have next month, okay, now we have confirmed right now $10,000 worth of deals on the table, confirmed, right? From clients we closed on certain plans, certain packages in the month before. Once you have that structured system that you're building, and now you have revenue that's planned month over month, it's better for you. Why? Because you understand you have guaranteed cash flow coming in. So you can structure now go back to the same system of how you built these leads to now put more money into that system to generate you more leads. Whether that's organic systems, whether that's paid systems, and whatever you're doing, this is very key for your business. And this is why it's tied back to money, guys. Money is emotion. So as you guys know, I post a lot of my content free on all my social medias and here on YouTube, but I also have my own mentorship. I mainly focus on service-based businesses, but I also kind of, do a lot of some product-based stuff too, because I all kind of correlates with ads, social media, whatever it is, marketing, sales, etc. But another thing I kind of work on with my students, right? Once they're seeing some success, it comes back to reflection, guys. Reflection is so key. Okay, good. You had a good month. So what? Analyze now, what did you do? What systems did we change that got you to now seeing more success? And once you see that, okay, now put more energy, put more time to that same exact system. Me personally, in my service-based business, I saw a higher conversion rate with Google ads than Meta ads. And that's fine. That's for my business. So for other people, like some of my students, they saw a higher conversion rate with some of the systems we implemented through Meta ads, Facebook and Instagram, and that's okay. Everyone has, a different system they kind of follow, so we kind of correlate that. We kind of, structure that towards the business or service. And testing, guys. Testing is very key. Testing ads and testing to see what works is going to be very efficient and very key for you, because then once you find something that's successful, that's when you put more money and invest more time and money into that system, because it's going to help you generate more leads, which ultimately generates you more income, more revenue. Now, going back to LTV, guys, long-term value, right? Once you understand and once you truly start to study, guys, that everything is tied to emotion, right? Everything is tied to a feeling. And once you understand that, right, it just gives you a more clear outlook on certain things and what you kind of have to focus in your business, guys. It makes things so much easier. You need to really sit down with yourself and really analyze everything in a whole, guys. From your sales, marketing, your product or service, how you're doing everything. It's going to be very beneficial for you. Spend a couple more months on your business and structuring things properly and understanding certain systems that you're implementing that are going to help you get to a certain spot. You're going to create way more value in the space that's going to make you more money in the long term. Everyone has emotion, guys. You don't just want to be selling people your fucking product or service and whatever. Done. No, you're not going to win people over. That's not how you create a successful business long term. But that's a really good lesson I got out of that meeting, guys. And that's something I'm going to go into 2026 in the back of my mind. Not only for myself, not only for my businesses, but for my mentor students too. Pass the same information off to them. There's so much value there. There's so much value there. There's so much value to be studied. And studying is key, guys. I'm always studying. I'm always learning from new individuals, from people, from my mentors, etc. There's always room to learn, guys. You need to be coachable. If you're not coachable and you have this ego, like, no, this person can't tell me this shit or whatever, guys, whatnot, And this person's, guy's twice your age. He knows way more than you, has way more experience. Why are you not listening to them, guys? They're going to help you scale. They're going to help you, kind of build more efficient systems in your business, whatever it is. So you need to be coachable. This is something I'm going into 2026 with. I'm at a point with this business especially where, we're now, in the 6-figure range, and we want to scale further every single month. We have our systems, we have our foundation. Now it's about going all in with these systems. And a lot of that is through, the paid advertisement spots, but also the recurring and the bigger contracts we have with airstrips, these dealerships, etc., all that type of stuff. That's going to help us, generate a lot of that, like I said, guaranteed recurring revenue month over month. But then there's also the paid systems that we're also reinvesting a lot of our money back into month over month into these paid systems. A lot of stuff I'm going to personally be focused on, and once again, Google and Meta ads, building very good creatives for these ads so I could promote on Meta, but also Google. Google has been, the top for me and on my business personally. The conversion rate has been great there for me and our business. My brother's business. So we're going to be focusing on that as well. Probably do like a 60-40 split. Let's just say our budget is like a $1,000 a month. I'm just throwing numbers. Probably will be around that amount. We'll probably do like 60-40, 600 to Google, 400 to Meta ads. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about testing. That's something I'm doing too, going into the new year, understanding what really works best and just going all in with that, guys. I'm so confident with my systems. I know I could scale and bring this company to 25K a month eventually. And from that point on, when we're in the shop, when we have multiple vans, I know we could get 50+K a month. I know it's coming. I know what I have to do. I just have to stay consistent and disciplined. That's all it is. That's the name of the game, guys. I've been doing this for years. I understand everything I'm doing is working, so it makes me way more motivated. I've been way more dedicated, way more consistent, and way more fucking disciplined on my craft in all realms of my life. It's insane. I'm beyond locked in. I'm cutting out all distractions. I'm going all in. And that's what you guys have to do too in 2026. Stop saying you're going to do something and do it for a month and quit. You look like a clown. Let your results speak, guys. I'm telling you. If you sit down at your desk, deep work, if you let your results show everyone, it's going to do more talking, guys. I bought 2 cars this year. I scaled my brand from 0 to 6 figures. I'm building multiple other ventures, investments, etc. People see that. I don't do the talking. That does the talking for me. And people respect you more when you put your head down and you show results. But yeah, that's today's video, guys. A really good video. Understanding LTV, long-term value, understanding money, and how it is a direct correlation to emotion. When you're selling someone a product or service, understand there's emotion attached behind their reasoning for buying that product or service. Once you understand that, it helps you build stronger and more efficient systems that now could help you scale to new levels with your business with long-term value with that client. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. 2025 is officially over in 30 minutes. It's 11:20. I'm going to edit this video and post it up for you guys. I cannot wait for what's next in 2026. I'm so grateful. Thanking God every single day. Most importantly, I'm staying consistent. I'm staying disciplined. I'm providing actual value to my community with my businesses, etc. And I know it's going to be worth it at the end of 2026 when I'm at new heights, and you guys are going to be in the same position too. Keep working hard. Any of my mentor students, any of my free people that are watching this video, thank you so much for the support. You guys don't understand how much it means. I don't care if 50 people are watching this video or thousands. All I want to have is impact, a positive impact on one person. Help change one person's life for the better. That's all I want. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy New Year's. Same time in 2026. Let's get it.